So Paige Bueckers could very well be the MVP. Where do I have her in the race right now? Third. But I feel like we're now enough into the season that there are people separating themselves in the MVP conversation. And obviously, we have Angel Wilson. And I mean this, we have potentially the best rookie since Candace Parker in Olivia Miles. And that's not a joke. Like, she has played through her first 10 games significantly better than both Caitlin Clark and Paige. Through first 10, like, again, you could maybe make the argument that through the first 10 games, freaking, not Caitlin Clark, jeez, Angel Reese is better than Caitlin Clark. Heck, people were trying to make the argument that Cam Brink was playing better than Caitlin Clark through the first 10 games, even though, was it the first 12 games? I'm pretty sure ESPN ranked Caitlin Clark 6th best rookie when she had already dropped 2 30-point games. Like, there are some hilarious things that happened. But, like, what Paige is doing right now is, look, between her and Jess Shepherd, I don't know who's been better this season. I think it's been extremely close. And it's not, everyone's going to be like, oh yeah, if there's two of them on the one team, it could affect their votes. This isn't Katie and fucking Steph. Like, there's not two people voted for you. People hate the Dallas Wings. Like, if they're gonna vote one for MVP, like, it is one of these things. If people want to vote for one of these two for MVP, the votes are gonna go to Paige Bueckers. I'm gonna be honest. Like, Paige Bueckers is averaging more points. She's now averaging more assists. I think it's been a really, really close one. I think they've both been mediocre on defense, but who the fuck cares if the team's mediocre on defense if they're just going to outgun everybody? And I don't think yesterday was an incredible game either, but I thought Paige played really well. I watched the game this morning because I didn't want to stay up till 5 a.m. to watch it, but I'm like, I kind of regret it. Because Paige was good, man. Paige was really, really good. Like, her all-around game, and she played well in the fourth. A fourth quarter where easy buckets were needed. And again, Alana Smith legitimately forgot how to play basketball. Like, I think they're never going to be able to trade her. The Wings are never going to be able to trade Alana Smith. But, like, this was a game where, again, the Dallas Wings were down for a decent chunk of it. They were down for a decent chunk of this game. And Paige just, again, with the players' off-ball movement. Look, I think Paige's 14 assists. This might be the most for years she has. This might be the most for years. Like, she plays a very careful game, and her teammates were hitting shots. She was cutting off the ball. Like, that action there, give and go with her and Jess Shepherd. Like, you're seeing it there. Arike getting her the ball, her getting the ball out to Arike. Look, Arike has one good game every 5. But when Arike plays well, she looks like the best player in the league. But you're watching this game, and it's like, okay, these are big shots. And these are shots where Paige, in general, has not been great in her career. Like, she's not been great down the stretch because she just hasn't looked for the ball. There she is isoing on Cam Brink, getting the ball to Maddie Siegrist. Good driving kick, and Maddie hit the shot. Like, they're surrounding Paige with shooters and, like, good scorers, good cutters. Like, that's a massive shot there to give them an 8-point lead as well. And it's like, this is a player that has all the shot-making ability in the world. The only player that will stop Paige Bueckers from winning MVP is Paige Bueckers. Like, it's not Paige Bueckers is going to lose because of Angel Wilson. If Paige Bueckers loses MVP, she loses MVP because she becomes passive and she doesn't have any moments. Because let's be honest, Paige Bueckers has not had a single moment as a pro. As in, she hasn't had a walk-off shot. She hit the wide open one to tie it against Washington, and they went and lost in overtime in a game where they were up most of the way. But, like, since coming into the league, she's been insane. But they don't give a lot of the time just consistent greatness. Shea maybe, but Shea's been maybe the most clutch player in the NBA this year. Like, his efficiency on the clutch was crazy, whereas Paige does shy away from that. But it's like, I think it might be a matter of when, not if, Paige wins MVP. Unless, of course, Olivia Miles just comes now. But like, I think Paige is going to be the first guard to win MVP since I consider Deladon a guard since Deladon. I think she's absolutely going to be the first guard to win MVP since EDD. And I think it's going to be really, really tough for teams to deal with Dallas. Especially if Alana Smith, you just have to assume she remembers how to play basketball at some stage. Like, I don't think Alana Smith is going to be this unbelievable player. I do hope that she remembers how to play basketball. I think that's something that's very important. She has to remember how to play the sport of basketball. I think that is a very, very important one. Either way, if that ends up happening, it's a, it could be over. And I gotta say, Kurt Miller, I've been very critical of you. And I also feel like if you drafted Olivia Miles and you literally did what if you drafted Olivia Miles, if you let Arike walk or traded Arike, and you let Paige Bueckers and Olivia Miles just do what Courtney Williams and Olivia Miles are doing, which is spam pick and rolls. Paige Bueckers is just a way better version of Courtney Williams. It is one of those things now where I genuinely think that they could be the best. They could be what the Lynx are right now. They actually could be what the Lynx are right now. But either way, AZ was not a bad pick. AZ was not, like, had you gone fully, had you drafted Lauren Betts, that was a bad pick. None of the top three were bad picks. Would have been bad picks at number one. Did they take probably the lowest upside of the three? Yeah. But still, even if it's the lowest upside of the three, they're probably three All-Stars. So you took one that you took one that would have made your star player more happy. And AZ there's not going to, as I've said plenty of times, even if you are talking about AZ Foot at her lowest, she's a basketball player. Like, she is a damn good one. She's going to be in the league for a long, long, long time. So, yeah, that is pretty much it. Like, Paige Bueckers, when it comes down to it for MVP, I don't have her top two at the minute. I have her 3A, 3B with her own teammate, Jess Shepard. I think Jess Shepard's more likely to fade than Paige is. I have her below Miles. I have her below AJ. But, like, I have her above. She's above Caitlin right now. She's definitely above Stewie. She's definitely above Alicia Gray. Don't get me started on Ryan Howard. Ryan Howard is a Rike with better defense. Don't get me started on Ryan. But, yeah, she could very well be the MVP of this league. So anyway, I'll see you guys.